Yeah, fellas, welcome to the Player Supreme Show. I just found a video where a woman is talking about He-Motional He Beaches. And I want to share that woman's video with you. Let me give you her name of her channel. It's called Deborrah Cooper. And it's called, the title of the video is called Deborrah Cooper on He-Motional He Bitch Men. I want you to pay attention because a lot of women are complaining about how feminized a lot of you males are out there. You may not think you're feminized, but listen to her criteria, and you might realize that you have been feminized. Now, the feminization has been a program that's been going on here in the United States for quite some time. Since the late 60s, early 70s, they've been trying to feminize the males. Remember, I'm 58 years of age now. I've lived through this. I've watched it, and it's worked. It's working. A lot of you males don't realize you've become very feminized. I talked about the commercials back in the 70s, the Allianz commercial. I talked about that. You guys remember the commercial went, I can bring home the bacon, and show the hot woman going to work with glasses on. And then it goes, I can bring it home and fry it up in a pan. She's coming home cooking for her man. And then it went, and never let you forget your man. She's in a sexy nightgown, sexing the guy up. Now the feminazis hated that back then. They were around when I was young. They've been around for a long time. They were around since the 60s. They started complaining. They started shifting society. They started shifting viewpoints. The commercial changed. I can bring home the bacon and bring it home. But it went to every now and then I need a helping hand. So they shifted to where they show the guy vacuuming and cleaning and cooking for her. They dropped the never let you get to a man thing. Then the third version was just shit. He stood there taking care of the baby all day, feeding the baby, cooking and cleaning. It became what it is right now in the TV shows. You notice how women have become the dominant characters now. Yeah, they're the ones who are solving the problems, getting guns and shooting everything up. We're now the ones who can't drive. We don't know how to find places. I've watched this change its effect on mankind this entire time. I've been observing from my higher elevation, 10,000 mile high view. I'm not so deep in the forest, I can't see the goddamn forest because all the goddamn trees in my way. I take a higher elevated viewpoint. So when I start talking to you about stuff like this, know that I'm coming from a place that's higher up, okay? So let's listen to what she's talking about here. And by the way, she's valid in all of her points so far that I've listened to. The same stuff I've complained about with males on the planet.
This is becoming a daily occurrence because I'm just so sick of nigga shit. I can't even tell you.
We're just gonna listen to it.
But in today's rant, we're gonna talk about these emotional bitch ass men that we dub He-Motional He Bitches, because that's what they are. Now, if you notice, they claim they're heterosexual. They claim that, but there's a difference between what I'm going to label real men, which is men who know how to act, and men who know how to deal with women successfully, men who know how to talk to women, men who know how to handle themselves socially, professionally, psychologically, emotionally. Okay, these dudes I'm talking about don't meet any of those standards. They are more of a bitch than any woman ever walked in the face of the planet. So what are we going to talk about? I have 8 points that I want to address.
8 points.
8 ways that you can tell that the dude that you're dealing with is a He-Motional He Bitch. Let's do it point by point. Number 1, they always complaining about something. They complain, they whine excessively like fucking toddlers about everything. Nothing satisfies them. They're just like, you just can't listen.
Number 1, they're constantly complaining and whining. MGTOW, TFL, she brings that up in a minute. You guys, when you're around your women, you complain about your job, complain about your day. Oh, you're not feeling good. Oh, you've got a headache. Men actually say they got headaches now. You guys know who you are. You know you're guilty of this bitch assness.
They be around because it's so negative and so disgustingly nasty. Because you know, real dudes, they be out there, they don't be complaining about something. It's like if they know that something is wrong, then they get busy doing something about it. Not the he bitch. Nope, he just gonna complain and complain and complain. Like I mentioned in a previous video, these motherfuckers still complaining 8-9 years later about the same shit. They haven't done anything to change themselves, but they still whine about what they want women to do for them. Women aren't going to change for you punks. It's not going to happen. So you need to make the change. It needs to start with you. So you can see them, they all over the online, they on social media, on Twitter, they on Reddit, they on Facebook, they on YouTube, just whining, bitching and complaining about everything. Even in random conversations, up and down the street, you even hear dudes talking about, look at that dude, look at that punk ass, that bitch ass man, they're talking about the dudes. And they always complain because they're always rejected by women.
Always rejected by women. Always rejected by women.
They're always getting cussed out by women. They always getting something that, they're not getting what they feel like they deserve from women.
Case in point, there was a fellow on my site. His dad was from Africa, his mom was African American. And he thought because he had a pair of balls, he deserved a perfect 10. Now, he wasn't very tall. His hairline started way back here on his head, short hair. The only talent he had, he was good at mimicking, doing voices, which I told him he should have marketed himself doing that. But he wanted a perfect 10, just because he's born with a pair of testicles. There you go.
And they're not getting respected by women, so they throw bitch fits and get all emotional because they want to get your attention and they want to feel like they are getting validated by your respect. So they reel and whine and complain and nag and try to make you pay attention to them and give them some kind of validation.
Black men are guilty of that one. They want a female to respect them because they're black. I don't know. Because maybe they went to school. Well, I got my degree. Respect me. Bow at my feet. I'm degreed. Educated black men are worse than the regular black men on that one. Because they think because they went to school and got a degree that automatically should be respected as men.
And I feel like the dudes are in this group, the men going their own way, and MGTOW is the acronym, and the TFL, those are the truth, force, loneliness. Those dudes love to bitch and moan. They love to complain, and they also love guys like Tom Likas and all these hater-ass black men on YouTube that ran around women, rant about women day and night.
Let me say that the black men that rant about black women are weak motherfuckers because they can't handle black women. You can thumb down my video all you fucking want to. If you had power, she'll be bowing to you. Why should she bow to these other motherfuckers but not you? Because you're weak. You go out there and loving up on that Tommy Soldier dude because he puts down black women, and that Vita Sancho dude because he doesn't like black women, dating some thing that's over in Scotland and hates on black women. No. See, it's weak black males that complain about black women. If you had power and strength, you wouldn't be complaining about them. They've been to you. Remember, I was married to one. Yes, I got played, but I made her life. Let's just say that I'm a control freak. Let's say I use the analogy of the color purple. I just said it to her about a week ago at my son's birthday. Lemonade ain't cold enough, to remind her. And of course she said, let's talk about it. She told my mom asked me, would you and Chris ever get back together? She said, no, I would never get back with him. She said, once you tasted freedom, she got free. Free from the plantation of Chris. So yeah, let's go on with this.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is the truth. You can search my name. These motherfuckers make video after video after video about me. Do I know?
Right now, see, I tune in and I try to think of what would a weak man say to respond to this, to complain to me about this. And goddamn, I lost the thought. Right now, weak man's thinking, Supreme's just validating the female. Don't bother. Don't bother making a weak comment. I'm trying to make real men here.
Know these fools? No. Have I ever met these fools? No. Could I even recognize them on the street if I saw them? No. But they are so on my jacket, so it's not even funny. So, I mean, what can I say? I mean, see, my thing is this. If you talking about me, that means you're thinking about me. If you're thinking about me, then you're not thinking about the bitch that you allegedly fucking, you thinking about me. So there's something really wrong with this picture.
Problems ain't fucking Javina. Okay, she's busy. I'm gonna have her join in on this to give some feedback as well. See if she's ran into some emotional he bitches out there. There's one that she mentioned. There was like a little bitch, insecure as fuck.
These dudes, I'm telling you, they always complain. They don't want to hear nothing that disagrees with their viewpoint of the world. Their fixed little brain and little peanut brain is all fixated on something that's all fucked up and wrong. Because they all have this.
I want you to pay attention to what you're saying. Pipe in.
They make all these generalizations about black women, especially based on shit that they saw on television. Are you fucking kidding me? That is not even reality. But these stupid motherfuckers go and they take what they see on TV and try to apply it to real life, talking about what's on Scandal and Housewives and stupid stuff like that.
What black man watches shows like that? Didn't you dudes watch some shows in the black? Have you seen me watch some shows, Deborrah?
No, but I guess some guy, the younger generation.
But they're bitches. Young generation bitches.
The word is Mitch.
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 Male bitch.
Male bitch, man bitch. Yeah.
Fuck. I like her terminology. He bitches.
It's like,
Same
for real? Is your IQ really seriously that low that you think that's
Now there is problems in the black community with ghetto bitches. Middle class bitches women ain't like that. I call them women. Ghetto bitches. And I was watching a Cheaters episode, Jovina, and this educated brother, nice suit and tie, blue shirt dude, he was dating a half head. She had half of her hair, the other half was shaved. Dating a ghetto bitch. And then her boyfriend caught him over there whining and complaining at her. He was like a skinny little dreadlock dude. He was a he bitch. He was over there in her face, whining and complaining. Why you do this to me? How could you do this to me? Because you're a bitch. But entitled dude, he got himself he shouldn't be dating a ghetto bitch.
No, he
should have been dating an educated
female. He should. Yeah, his equal.
Exactly, because I see good black couples all the time on some of these TV shows, these news programs.
And it never. I don't want to say. I don't want to offend anyone, but it never works out if it's somebody that.
Not on your level.
That's right, because.
Wait a minute. We've survived. I'm up here. You're down here.
But you didn't let me finish what I'm saying. Whatever. In your face. He's probably one of those go-getters, makes pretty decent money, watches how he spends his money, is responsible with his money, pays his bills on time, that whole thing.
Kiss the hand.
Get your hand out of my Are you gonna start bitching?
Got some barbecue sauce on it.
Oh, no. It probably does have barbecue sauce. And then you date someone that's ghetto, she's gonna want to what? Just spend your money and blah 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 all day in your ear, complain and and not pay your bills on time, make sure things aren't getting done.
That's ghetto bitch.
So it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'm glad I never dated those type of girls. I've never been with a ghetto bitch. Well, until I met Jovina.
I'm not ghetto.
You listen to rap music. You listen to 102, the hard shit.
Well, it's not the hard shit.
That's some ghetto up in you.
Yeah, but I take care of my shit.
You pay your bills.
I'm responsible and I take care of my shit. I mean, if anything, first is my bills. If there's anything left over, then we'll talk.
I'm just teasing, Phyllis.
that's some kind of indicative reality of what Black women really are.
Yeah.
Those women are getting paid to act like that. What's wrong with you? I mean, the IQ levels here are just stupid. And the other thing that they do is, you know, they want to say, well, you know, Black women aren't this and that's why, you know, you guys are driving us to go to women of other races. Like, we have control over their
I'm sitting there with going with another race.
It's like, if you're going in that direction, that's the direction you want to go. It's a free country walk.
Okay, I didn't start dating white chicks because Black women drove me to it. There were no Black chicks in the industry I was in. I was teaching aerobic class. I started fucking all the students. There were white chicks and a couple of Asians. Never been with Asian though. I don't want to be horny an hour later, you know. And then the music I was listening to was dance music. When I was going to America Live, I was upstairs in the dance room versus downstairs hip hop. I didn't really enjoy hip hop back then. It's too slow. Remember, I taught aerobics. That's 160 beats a minute that I was moving to. And then dance was like 125. Hip hop was like 90 beats a minute to 97 beats a minute. And that's fast for Black people at 97. So you didn't get a lot of Blacks upstairs. And that's the music I was listening to. Not that I was some kind of Uncle Tom or something like that, because remember, Black folks, we invented house music. Okay? So don't get it twisted. But there's those ones that were in the market. And also, I knew that I was playing. Now, I did meet a couple of Black chicks in those genres of music. I fucked them. But I knew that I'm bringing hell. And I already knew that my Black women already had enough hell on its own. So I decided to, you know, limit myself. But middle-class Black women are just like middle-class white chicks to me. No different. And I did date some sisters. Let's continue. I'm not trying to defend myself, but point out that, yes, a lot of Black, not a lot, but a small percent of Black men are dating outside the race, but the majority are still dating sisters, okay?
Run, take a moped, skateboard. I don't give a fuck how you get there, just go. Then they want to also talk about, well, no, they don't talk about it. We talk about it. Their sex game. Their sex game is very weak. See, because if you
fuck, Black men's sex game is weak. We used to be top of the planet. Nobody was better than us. The next below us were the Latin lovers. We were the numero unos when it came to dick, because we got the dicks. And some of us knew how to use it. Back in my days, you always satisfied your woman first. The music was all about love and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, it was more passionate. That's how players were back then, in my generation. Then, of course, we saw the shift to music to rap music. The rap music was funny when it came out, but then white folks got control of the industry and it became gangster rap. Women now are comfortably be called bitches and hoes. My generation, you didn't call women bitches and hoes. We didn't use that shit on our women, but you young fucks and you young bitches, you're used to that shit. Be called a bitch and a hoe.
spend all that time bitching and complaining, that means you're not fucking. Because men who get pussy aren't complaining. See, you see how that works? So the dudes who are doing all that bitching and complaining, their dicks are hard and they're not getting any sexual release, so they're frustrated. And they're letting
out their frustrations online.
And then when they finally do get some kind of sympathy pussy or they have to pay for it, their sex game is so wet, the woman doesn't want to repeat performance. And that's how you can tell if the dude is good and bad. She'll want to come back for seconds. Third,
that's fucked up shit there, brothers.
But if you just get it one time, brother, that means your shit was whacked. And that is why she's not coming back for round two. All right, now let's move on to point number 2. Gay bitch man, they don't know how to let shit go. Have you ever noticed that? They will go back and forth and back and forth, and it's like, you know, a whole lot of shit that happened to them when they were 12 and 15 and all this kind of shit. They are 45 and they still talking about it? What the fuck? What's the problem? Is the problem y'all need some couch time with a very qualified.
Get over your past.
Because
couch time.
That just makes no sense. Who does that? Who hangs on to shit for 30 years? I mean, it's like, really? Y'all need some couch time. we know how to walk away from stuff because women, you know, we have shit to do. We know we're not gonna argue with no bitch ass people. We know we got other stuff that we need to do. We got work. We got to take care of our aging parents. Some of us have children. You know, we have jobs. We have hobbies. We have you know other interests. Some of you all go to church. I mean, whatever it is that you do, you have this other stuff to do. You don't have time really to spend with a finite amount of hours, waking hours every day, to spend with bitch ass men arguing with them all the time. But no, these people, they don't want to let, they don't know, you know, they just can't let shit go. And you know, one of the things that they always do with me, well, you need to say this and you need to say that and you shouldn't have said it this way. Oh, motherfucker, what? I say exactly what I want to say, exactly the way I want to say it, because I'm grown. Now, if you start paying me $500,000 and you know, I'm on your radio show or something, well then yeah, I might adhere to your policies of how to speak. But since you're not doing that, and I don't know you, and I'm not fucking you, and I'm not interested in you, what your opinion is about what I say and how I say it is so irrelevant. It's like some kind of microscopic little pea out in Mars or something. That's how important you are to what I got going on over here. I don't care. So then.
Okay, now she's talking about dude she's not fucking. Now I'm sure to a real man she knows how to bow down. Okay, that's the difference. And she kind of talked about that in the beginning. Real men and he bitch, emotional he bitches. Okay, that's what she's talking about. She ain't gonna obey you. She ain't gonna listen to you. How dare you tell her how to speak is what she's saying. Especially to a female you're not fucking. Now I gave you 3 clues to controlling women earlier, and today's show those earlier.
Dude, you know, you see them like ranting and raving all week, all month, all year long about the same shit. The same shit.
They do. I've seen them online.
And when you
a lot of whining about women.
Which, you know, I tend to do. I just delete that shit and act like it never even happened. And then they want to come back. Oh, where's my comment? It's like, you don't understand. Comment.
Yeah, I had the white racists whine about, you know, me blocking them.
Why are you coming like that on your racist?
Yeah, this is not a place to be. But then why? Because I blocked them. Say that's feminine. It's weak. No, it's my house. My channel's my house. You come into my house, you act right. I mean, you came to my home and you started, you know, shit on my carpet. I'm gonna kick you out. You drop some shit on my carpet, just pull the pants down, shit on the carpet. That's basically what they're doing. I'm not gonna leave you in my house. See, these white racists think that black people should bow down to them at every chance, and we shouldn't have any power. That's their problem. That's why that dude said that. And that's why he's been trying to flag every video I do.
On my channel, that's a privilege, which is easily revoked at whim. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
might have let you comment a couple of times, and then all of a sudden I decided I don't feel like looking at your comments anymore, and so I started deleting them. That's how it rolled here. That's how
I do the same thing.
So you don't have no rights here. This is my shit. It's my shit on my blogs. It's my shit on my Facebook page. It's my shit on my Twitter, and it's my shit on my YouTube page. So if you get to post here, that is just a privilege that you need to appreciate. Because like I said, you act stupid, it's gonna be revoked at any moment. Anytime I feel like it, just because the wind blew. I mean, I don't really need a reason. I just feel like it. I like the delete button.
No, I use a reason.
So these dudes, you know, you're throwing all these bitch fits about it. You know, I don't know what to tell you. And the real thing, what you gotta watch, ladies, is the ones who get, you know, they get upset, right? Because you fire back at them, you put them in check, you tell them off themselves, oh boy, then here they go, they run off, and they get a couple of their friends, right? So then they want to come back, and they want to gang up on you, on a woman or two. You know, they don't just fire all these comments at you with their he bitch and he emotional punk asses.
You dudes doing that shit? You got a gang up on a chick? You can't take. See, I get that when I go to So Suave. You guys saw that. Like little he bitches, they got to gang up on brother. That's what racists do. They always got to drive them damn trucks and then, you know, yell shit. They got to come in a pack.
It's just like those 2 guys on that one comment section, the Portuguese guy, him, and then some other guy jumped in and they were ganging up on me, but I got them good.
Yeah, the Portuguese guy, he said, shit.
Crickets, man.
He's from the mainland? people think that people from the islands are Huxtables, country folk, uneducated. She spoke back to him in Portuguese. The dude obviously, couldn't speak Portuguese. He couldn't even answer her. What was your argument over anyway? Well, he was a Portuguese trumpeter.
Well, that's how it started.
Yeah.
And then he called himself a Portuguesa, which Portuguesa means female.
Female, yeah.
I said, I said something about him being a bitch, obviously, and that the proper,
she's real heartless,
and that the proper term is that he was
Portuguese. Yeah, I learned that when I learned the language.
Right.
If I actually were to Portuguese, I would say, "Senhora Portuguesa." If it was a dude, Senhora Portuguese.
Right.
Yeah.
So then he argued with me that it said Portuguesa on his passport.
Then he called a bitch.
It said, well. I joked with him, maybe they thought you were a girl, and that's what they put.
You should look at your son's passport.
But it does say that, but what it means is...
They're from the country.
Portuguesa means the Portuguese people. The word people in Portuguese is pessoas, which is a feminine term.
Okay.
So you use the word Portuguese people in that term.
Gotcha.
Portuguese people.
So he's been running around calling himself a Portuguese.
So he's been going around calling himself a Portuguese, and I tried to explain to him.
Uneducated.
And then he didn't understand English, so I said maybe he'll understand Portuguese. So I wrote everything back in Portuguese, and that's when he stopped responding because he couldn't read it. I said, you may even want to have your mommy translate this
or
word.
Or grandmother.
If you can't read this yourself, and write me, hit me back if you understand.
Now, what the white boy want, or the white dude?
I don't know if he was white or not. There's no photo of him. He's just some guy just sticking up for him, just being a bitch, standing up for him, ganging up on me.
He bitches recognize each other, and they do feminine shit. That's why they gang up on one person.
So I also wrote him back. I posted back to him all in Portuguese, and had a few choice words for him. Well, just the.
What do you call him?
So why are you standing up for a little? I said,
little bitch.
What's his name? Thinks he's a white boy, but if you look at him, he looks like a bomb thrower.
He was brown, very brown.
Yeah, he was, and he looked.
Yeah, he's trying to be a white guy.
Right. I said he considers himself white, but you know what? When people look at him, they don't see him as white. Maybe you better tell your little friend to back off, and all kinds of stuff. And I called him something. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember exactly what I said about him.
Now, you can call yourself a real man, and you can't even handle one woman. You got to go get reinforcements to talk to a woman online. What in the world? What kind of weak panty wearing bitch ass man are you? Oh my God, these dudes are just crazy. So but they get excited when that kind of stuff happens. Because in their mind, this is like the ultimate prison sentence free gangbang. And it's like, so they get to think that they're pretty committing violence against you.
That's what these motherfuckers need. So only one's gonna be. I bet you got a bunch of black dudes wanting that.
So weird. It's just ridiculous that you expose yourself like that.
Let's see, it's mostly women. And she wants to delete all the dudes. Comments. Yeah, the weak males. I'm gonna get some shit from some weak males about this shit. Because what happens when you throw a stone to a pack of dogs? The one that got hit is the one that hollered. I've called him weak. She's called him weak. When it's hollering, it's obviously the weak motherfuckers. It's like when I went to So Suave and there's a picture on there, some black dude. I was talking about, keyboard jockeys. All the keyboard jockeys started whining.
Acting like that, man, that ain't cool, that ain't, chill, brother, stuff like that. They're gonna be kind of low key with it.
Those few dudes.
Out of that male code thing, but the bottom line is what they're really doing is shaking their head and then suggesting that these dudes, just go jack off to some porno or something because they know the real dudes are, them dudes ain't gonna never get no love from the ladies. Never. It's never gonna happen.
Never. That's the problem with some of the males. Is you guys get rid of your bitch asses, man. When a woman senses another female in you, she don't want to fuck that. At least normal women don't. Jovina?
Not the normal ones.
Yeah. You ever been with a feminized dude? It's kind of, wait. Remember the Puerto Rican guy? Half black?
Oh, he was not really feminized.
He was needy.
Yeah,
female?
he was sensitive.
He was that's feminine.
Needy, clingy.
Clingy.
Is the word I would have used.
Yeah. Weak males, they're needy, they're clingy.
I wasn't around. He wasn't around long enough for me to really get to know that much more about him. But that part was obvious about him being clingy.
Wasn't time to it because they gotta go, handle their own shit with their own women.
I meant his name, but he might be watching the show.
Yeah.
I'd be calling you up. Talking about it. Just like a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Love to hate on women.
Now, it could be
Number 3, he bitches love to hate on women.
Generally, because of their low self-esteem and their
Low self-esteem.
inadequacies, because most of them are broke, or they're dumb, or they're just like flat out butt ugly.
Now, she's supposed to talk about black men. This does translate over to other societies, folks as well. There are ugly Caucasians that hate on women because they were born, unattractive. They don't work on themselves. Think of the big fat guys. There's that one big fat guy that runs around chasing little Asian chicks. He can't get any love. You guys seen his videos? Think of all the unattractive males out there. Think of the ones that are skinny and weak. Like on my forum, I posted, I've been watching Cheaters. And there was a skinny, I believe he's Paki. Because he looked like Pakis are nothing but East Indians. Except white people divided the country and said, you're now Pakistan. But all the Muslims are Indians there, and you're India. White folks control the world. So they control that country. So he had these thick glasses, and they magnified his eyes. His eyes look big. They had them on. Little nerd haircut. Nerd haircut. It comes down and around the heads like that, and it's like a bowl here. You know what I'm talking about? But he was getting cheated on. His girl's pretty hot. She was maybe it was PUA, got lucky and got a hot chick, but she was cheating on him with the skinny white guy. Now he busted in the bathroom, did a man thing, took the white guy and put his head in the toilet where he just finished pissing.
Oh.
But then the white guy took his white guys. You guys like brothers always gonna take the shirts off. He had a muscle, but he had a rose tattoo over here. But he started winning against the dude. And she was saying, the main thing about him, he was boring as fuck. Boring as fuck. Go back to my old channel, the original channel, the Players Cream Show. I quoted a girl saying he had the personality of an ear.
I didn't know an ear had a personality.
That's just what she's saying. There's no personality there. And males like that, I know, males like that tend to, because they haven't developed themselves, they haven't become men, they tend to hate on women. If you're one of those guys that's angry at women right now, you might want to take a look in the mirror and then just start working on yourself. Quit the bitch asses, as she says. Stop being he-motional, he bitches. That's my new words.
He-motional. I'm going to use that too now.
He-motional, yeah. Use it in your argumentation with these racists.
Being a he bitch.
Stop being a racist, he-motional, he bitch. I mean, I can't believe those fuckers all right are complaining about the new Wonder Woman. Called her a Wonder Mexican.
She's not Mexican.
I know. They found out she was. They found out that she was Israeli.
Now, Linda Carter was half Mexican.
Then they were comparing it to Linda Carter. She's all American. And they found out she was half Mexican. But then they tried to blow up her. Because she's a lot of Mexicans in Texas. They're mixed,
right.
And she has French in her or something else. So they blew that up. They said she's only this percent of the Mexican. No, the Mambos was Mexican, period.
Yeah,
and her white percentage was small. They try to say she's only like 12% Mexican.
No, she's
bullshit.
She's more than that.
The mama was Mexican. Tell that to a Mexican in Texas that you ain't getting Mexican. And Mexican is not a race. It's a country. It's a compilation of native and Spanish.
It's a combination of other different.
Some of the people in Mexico don't even have any native blood in them. And some of them have, actually all the ones I've seen come out of Mexico have 3 to 7% African blood. Even that, what's that comedian's name? George Lopez.
Yeah.
4% black. So Mexican is not a race, it's a country. But Texas was full of the brown Mexicans back in the days. I knew a guy by Toastmasters. He had blonde hair and blue eyes, and his sister was the same way. But he said, remember the guy from Toastmasters?
The
short. He had the Mexican body, short, pudgy build.
He did.
He looked like one, but his coloring. But both parents were brown Mexicans. He had like a throwback gene. But let's continue this.
Competent in many ways. They're sexually defective. They're lonely. They're bitter. They're confused, and they know it. So they're angry because all of those things disqualify.
See, that's not the people I should be working with. The lonely, bitter, confused fucks. They got to fix themselves first. You know, I spend a lot of energy trying to help the guy overcome his virginity shit.
Well,
and I'm for players. Guys that should be coming to me should already be, playing their, have a team. But I end up with these goddamn virgins and these fucked up motherfuckers.
But they come to you out of desperation because they feel like maybe you can help them. But a lot of their issues are more deep-seated than you can get to.
A lot of them.
They need professional help first to overcome some of those issues. Yeah. Then come to you when they're ready to actually.
If they want to be players, though.
Right.
If you're trying to be a dater, you shouldn't be listening to me. I don't give good dating advice. Come on. You guys want to bring girls flowers and sing outside of her window, show them your guitars. Green sleeves. And shit like that, Go to Coach Corey Wayne. Or you PUAs. Go to a PUA instructor. I'm for players. Men that want to control their females. Sit back down. They want to have control, Not the bitch assness. Just a little bit more, so you can get back to cleaning. I'll give you permission to keep cleaning.
They already know it's not gonna happen, but they still keep.
God damn, stop eating the damn chocolates.
So,
trying to tell you,
what, take bunny?
women in general. And he also hates on other dudes. So let me just add that in. They also hate on other dudes that they know are better than them. That's why they always be crying about.
That's how I go to swap.
Dating thugs and running to Pookie and Ray Ray and all their little favorite names that they like to use.
Yeah, they hate on the thugs. And I try to explain to you, fellas, the thugs have something you guys don't have. Masculinity. That's why they're with them. That's why these educated women are dating thugs, because you fucks got some bitch asses up in you. Let's call it for what it is. Okay? You've heard it from me, you've heard it from her.
Laquan, personally. But they
probably don't think they have bitch asses, they think they're real dudes. They don't know what it is.
Have something that women like. They don't have it. So they start hating on those dudes that they imagine are getting all the sex that they feel like they should be getting instead, because they have an education and a job. No, but it is an emotional release for them. I kind of equate it to, how toddlers lay out on the floor and kick and scream and roll around back and forth. It's kind of like a standing up tantrum that they be throwing, and they be throwing it, via the computer monitor, typing their little rage out.
I bet you a lot of the fellas are going to watch this. They're going to get all emotional and Supreme is selling out. Not realizing she's talking about them. I bet you they're going to watch this. I'm not going to play all of them, fellas. I want you to go watch the video yourself. But only a small percentage are actually going to do that. Majority is looking for some entertainment on a Saturday or whatever day you happen to watch this video. And this isn't entertaining enough. They don't want to hear about my backside. I hate you, Player Supreme.
Looking out with that foot on the keyboard. So bottom line though, it says they have no real, they don't really have anything that women want. They really don't have anything that women are seeking that she can't supply to herself, because to get anything from them, it's just going to be too much.
I hate Javina too.
So, it's like this vicious cycle. They hate on the women. The women don't want to be bothered with them because they're hating on women. And so the guys get more mad because the women don't want them. So it's like this vicious cycle they get caught up in of hatred. But the only way to break the cycle is for them to stop being fucking stupid and hating on women. Stop it. And then you can get some of the stuff that you want. But as long as you hang out in those groups on
Teddy, you're guilty of this, by the way. Teddy, you're a he bitch.
Okay,
Welcome back to the forum. But I called you out in my podcast show. You know, she labeled it correctly. You're he-motional, you're a he-motional he bitch. Time to man up and grow your balls. Stop whining about every goddamn bitch in fucking Louisiana, Monroe hating on you or have something against you. That's some emotional shit. You're all caught up in your feelings, all caught up in your emotions. Time to let that shit go, brother.
Facebook and YouTube, ranting and raving about what women are, calling bitches and hoes and thoughts and bad bitches and all this shit y'all be calling.
Hold up. Those women deserve it. The ones that they're talking about, the ghetto bitches, if that's what she's talking about, they deserve to be called thoughts and hoes and bitches.
Well, why do they bother?
But good women, you know,
in the first place. Huh? Why do they try bothering, dealing with them in the
those women look the best. They got the biggest booties. They show the sex stuff.
But you know
they dress like
sometimes shit. You have to think about what you really need more than what you want.
I need that booty. That ghetto booty.
But I'm not ghetto.
You keep believing
that. You're going to continue to be by yourself. Nobody
You're
wants
ghetto
you.
geese.
Okay, now let's talk about point 4. Point 4. He bitches are needy and cannot stand to be rejected.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I do that all the time with males, and I finally told these idiots to cut that shit off just because she rejected you. And, you know, I had guys come to me. What can I say to put her down after she rejects me?
Nothing.
What did I say? There's a comeback after she rejected me.
How about I just walk away and ignore them? That's the word.
These are hoe chasers. And I tell them this: you got what you deserve. Did she ask you to come over and talk to her? No, you hoe chasers, you get what you fucking deserve. All right, I'm coming back. Am I drooling?
No.
Okay. Sometimes my coughs, I just go numb. My brain slows down. I can't think. And I'm drooling. And I'm stuck in a fugue state. All right. What was I talking about?
I don't even remember.
Bitch ass motherfuckers that get rejected. Hoe chasers.
Yes.
Sorry, folks.
Hoe chasers.
One day I may get well. When you guys hoe chase, you should expect rejection. Because a female didn't actually come over and bugging her. If she liked you, she would let you know. So basically, you're running up, giving your power away, begging her for some attention. That's some needy bitch assness. Then guys resort to hoe chasing because, well, she didn't notice me.
Because on purpose. She purposely didn't notice you.
I can't put.
She probably saw you, but she's not interested, so she's not going to give you any attention.
Nightclubs. How many dudes hoe chasing? You can't count.
Probably half of the club.
Yeah.
Usually.
I really think that most of
Anyone ever get mad when you rejected them?
Not like get mad to the point that they'd say something, but you could see on
but
their,
you're nice.
You see on their
nice
face
yeah.
that they were not happy, of course.
What kind of excuses did you use to not dance with them? Because all they really wanted was just a fucking quit. They want to fuck.
It depended really a lot. Most of the time I didn't really say no, that I wouldn't dance with them, but I wouldn't go any further than that.
Mm-hmm. When they want to go further, like buy you a drink.
And I'm just here with my girls. Sometimes I would say I have a man.
Mm-hmm. Well, you had a Mari back then.
Not really.
What?
So anyway, but you're here, aren't you? I said, yeah, I'm here with my friends.
See, when they do that, that's a he bitch.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not here looking for a man. I have a man, so I'm not here looking for one. I'm just here with my girls. We're just here to have a good time. That's it, and then we'll go home. Boom.
these dudes, they really want to be women. And, because, I can't really figure out any other sensible explanation for the way that they act. So, I mean, I think even the ones who wrestling with their need to have a woman because they, they're not really trying to be women, they just really want one. I think they're still angry at themselves for needing one. They're enraged at what they perceive to be their weakness for women. So they mask it with all this rage. And then, and the rage comes.
No, it's the male hormone causes us to seek women out. When we don't get what the hormone and the energy of life is driving us, because we're straight. So the energy of life speaks to the cells in our bodies, fellas. I know why you do it, because the energy of life speaks to you, and your sexual drive comes from that. It creates a desire to go fuck women. The desire is behind desire is actually procreation. To procreate. That's where your sex desire comes from. If you didn't have a desire to procreate, you'd be a fag. Or asexual, non-sexual. So us breeders, the energy of life speaks to the cells in our body. It drives us to procreate. It speaks to women. That's why the women have that clock, the biological clock. Around 28, they're really feeling pressure from their body to start producing kids.
Yes, if they haven't had any.
Yeah. So let's continue. So that's my answer to what you just said.
Out. I mean, it's a real conflict for them, but the rage will come out when they don't get what they want. You get to see that extremely emotional side, that extremely angry person will emerge when he doesn't get what he wants from you. And like,
see, a lot of dudes just gotta be cool. She done rejected you, they can't be cool. I saw this in both communities, white and the black community. A lot of guys want some comebacks when they get rejected. I seen this post on forums.
Okay, like say you kicked it with a dude and it was cool at first, but then you started getting some weird vibes, or you found out something about him that's really turned you off, or he did something, whatever. So you decide that you want to end it. You don't want to go anymore with him. You want to just let it go. Now, instead of accepting that, this is the dude that's going to start calling you, blowing up your phone, texting you, calling you 875 million times, whining, crying, talking about why you don't want me no more. Why.
You ever had that happen to you? You know, rejected them and they blew up your phone?
Yeah. Just
what's it, they begging? Hey, let's go out.
Or call me back.
Call me back.
Yeah.
Please call me back.
Of course, I never just went around handing out my phone number like some girls do that, or they'll give a fake phone number, they'll give their phone number out and just not answer the phone. But I didn't really play that game.
You played the game straight up.
Don't give them the number. That's it. Just say no. Sorry, but I couldn't give it to you.
You leave me. Give me another chance. I'll change. Or they start showing up, mysteriously. They just be popping up in places if they know you go, like your job, your house, your
that's stalking.
House,
yeah,
your church.
That's why you never tell them
wherever
where
he
you go.
knows that you go a lot,
Damn.
he'll start mysteriously, just happen to be there, so he sees you.
Should go with some serious He-Bitches.
Some of them become stalkers to the point where you have to get a restraining order because the dude just won't fucking leave you alone. He's just so up in his feelings.
Dudes, really?
Seriously, emotional he-bitch types have been known to go into the criminal element. They want to kidnap you and assault you and even kill women who have rejected them.
That I see.
Yeah.
There was a guy got rejected recently, last year in a club. He shot the female. Went up to the car, got his gun. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
And he was black. That's an embarrassment to our race. That's something the white guys do.
So that's your answer?
Go and shoot up places.
Try to
that was embarrassing.
Kill her just because you got rejected?
Yeah. And no offense, but serial killers tend to be, or random killers tend to be white guys. But that was a He-Motional He bitch right there. And now he gets to be somebody's bitch in jail.
Some of these dudes, in addition to being he-bitches, they just not wrapped too tight, so it's a really bad combination there. But you can kind of get a hint. I'm not saying that you can find out this information immediately, but you can kind of get a hint if he starts getting possessive, he starts asking questions, he displays jealousy, or he wants to get too close too fast and he's clingy as all hell. Those are signs that you're dealing with somebody who's one of them rejection, needy he-bitches, and you better watch what you do and stay around him, and preferably move him on out the way. Now let's talk.
Now, I've had some he bitches on my forum before I could spot they were emotional and feminine and shit. But some of the stuff they would ask me, like they want to pay bitches back and shit. And, no.
Well, point number 5, the he bitches that love to threaten women. I know you've seen them.
Seriously?
These dudes feel like women are beneath them. So these are the ones who want to promote that, you know, the black man is king, you need to bow down, submit to me, and all that old
Bow down to what?
You know, they threaten you in many different ways. Some of it is violent, but a lot of it has to do with you being single. Are you going to always be single?
See, black dudes, when you give them something to bow to, they'll bow. But a lot of us brothers don't have anything to bow to. You haven't created yourself as a power element in your lives. What are your accomplishments? What have you accomplished in life? Now you can see why they're not willing to bow down. And that's what I was talking about earlier, that one half African, half African American, just basically black dude. That's the way he felt. That chick should bow to him because he was a black man. He had a pair of balls. And I thought it was just crazy.
Are you going to be single and left with cats? Or no man's going to want you? Or that's not what quality black men want? So this whole thing is designed to get in your head and make you feel insecure and desperate to have a man so that you'll pick his he bitch, he-motional ass. So, you know, they get offended a lot though. And like so they'll be having a discussion online and, you know, you may have a differing of opinion. So, you know, you better stop before things get ugly. You know, and it's like, what? How things gonna get ugly, uglier than what you are? I mean, you already got the prize, honey. You got the gold medal on that one. So I don't see how they can get too much uglier unless you got a twin. Now then, yeah, maybe. So, you know, but that's what they do. They want to throw that kind of stuff like, you know, at you online, like to try to.
She's an older sister. I bet they come after her hard.
Try to make you back down. But, you know,
this is the last one.
A lot of these are empty threats, but sometimes, you know, they want to try to, you know, threaten you like, well, you know, I can find out where you live, this and that. I had a dude do that to me on Blog Talk.
Seriously?
I like this, took that, reported that shit. And these stupid niggas, they don't even know, everything you do online is tracked. Okay, we got the Homeland Security. You can't.
Hold on.
Unless you are some nasty.
Michael Nolan made a he bitch comment.
And most of the time,
So let me pause this. Do Michael Nolan shit for me real quick.
And you on Blog Talk threatening with a.
Michael Nolan made a he bitch comment, fellas, that I'm going to deal with right now. He says, why listen to a woman if they have it easy? I've dealt with this type of idiocy before. I would blast out, hey, say, here it is, right from the, don't throw that away, from the horse's mouth. If we're learning to seduce women, would that make sense to find out what their wants and needs are? If you open up a business, let's say you open up a business, but you don't know what your business is going to do. That's basically Michael Nolan's method here. But you want to make money from people. You want people to come and give you money. So let's say you decided you want to sell shoes. Yeah, shoes. Okay, so you want to make a shoe. Instead of finding out what kind of shoe they like, you just put a shoe out there and say, buy the shoe. I made it. So that's Michael Nolan's method. That's why Michael Nolan is struggling in his goddamn game. Michael Nolan. That's why you're fucking struggling. The reason why you listen to females is to learn the truth, because that's what I teach. Females do the choosing. I back engineer it. What do you think I mean by when I said back engineer, Michael Nolan? I figured them out. I figure out what their wants and needs are. You show up with it. They come. Just like in business.
She's telling it like it is. She's telling you how women think, what women are thinking, how they're feeling. She's telling you what they actually want from a man. And if you can't listen to that, then you might as well just be with a man.
Now, Michael said if you're fat, short, or basically unattractive, mug, you have a hard time grabbing their attention. You sure do. You sure do. What does that tell you? lose the weight, get in shape. It's not about height, by the way. There are plenty of women out there that date short dudes, so take height off the table. Yes, there are enough women that short guys. I see short guys dating all the time, don't you?
Yeah, all the time.
You date a short dude.
Sometimes the women are even taller than me, even if it's not by much. But
yeah, I think you and that one dude like same height, but in your heels, you're taller than him.
yeah, slightly, just a
Yeah.
bit over.
Women, women they say they want tall, dark, and handsome, but they go short guys all the time. I'm watching Cheaters, and the chick, what was that? He's an Italian guy, remember? He had the little tiny Hispanic girlfriend, and he's cheating on with that tall blonde.
That really tall blonde girl, yeah. That was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So height is not the equation. So let's say you're fat, lose the weight. Women are more brutal than you. Saw you got to get an issue because they're more brutal than men. You saw you got some hatred there. Why don't you become the thing that they can't pick over? Find flaws on you. That's my way. Where's the link? I'm gonna send it to my sim friends. I'll put it. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can do this. It'll be in the description in just a moment. There's a title. You put that in the search box. We're going to put the link right below that, the video. Good for you picking up on that there, cartoon. I guess who said that. And save. Now I got to go back to, let's see, was it YouTube? Yeah. So don't use that, Michael Nolan. Let go of your anger that these hot chicks don't run up to you and throw themselves on the ground just because you're a man. Get over that. That's gonna fuck up your life. Michael Nolan is coming out of Ireland, David Economy. Michael Nolan says, I don't hate women. Yes, if you have Greek body, why don't you build Greek body? Duh.
Oh, well.
We have to say in this country, duh.
It's common sense, but not everybody goes with their common
Do you know if you build a Greek body, women in your country will be all over you. You get that uber physique versus Irish guys, you tend to have like a flat stomach, but there's like a wall of fat over your stomach. It's flat, but it's a wall of fat. You guys have trouble showing your definition. So you got to diet extra hard to get the six-pack in. You guys tend to be very solid, but blocky. Good sluggers. Nothing worse than an Irishman is slugging out with you. But that wall of fat. Like American Korean males tend to carry a wall of fat over them. They tend to have some size, but they tend to also have a wall of fat on them. But you go to Korea, they're leaner and harder.
They eat differently too.
Yeah. They eat differently. So I said 10 too. I didn't say all. So don't hate because you like a hot body and women like a hot body as well.
Yeah, you can't hate on that.
They're human, remember? Remember, women are actually human beings like you. They go to the bathroom, take a shit, the piss just like you do. Well, they sit down and do it. But the result's the same. Toilet's full of shit and piss.
In other words, don't try to sell something that you wouldn't be willing to buy yourself. Does that make sense?
That makes good sense. That's a good point. Never use that. She said, don't sell something you're not willing to buy yourself. So give them something to choose, is what I've always been saying. If you give them something to choose, they're going to choose up. You find out that they like guys with uber bodies, you build uber body. They like a guy that's, let's say the chicks are superficial, they only want the body. You'll attract all the superficial chicks. Yeah. Let's say you build the body, you build your brain, you start a business. Chicks are like a well-built businessman, they'll find you. Let's say you build your body, but you're into like Marilyn Manson shit, weird shit, weird chicks will find you and they'll love on you. But if you're sitting there on the dole, not doing a damn thing, going nowhere in life, Mike Nolan, you're not getting anything to choose. Your energy is off. Is off. It's like women have a program inside them from their called the instincts to pick out the males that are good protector and providers. I said and. A lot of them go for just the protector types, bouncers or thugs, tough guys. Some of them only go for the protectors. That's why you see, providers. That's why you see like the nerd I talked about, get a hot babe. She knew the guy made money. And yeah, that's the hoe side of women. Because all women got a little bit of hoe in them. Good girls, freaks, and hoes. Sometimes you have a good girl with the whole combination. She's a good girl, she only wants to date successful men. So what? Sometimes you rarely will have a freak, I haven't seen about the freak and a hoe. A freak with good girl in her, or a good girl with a little bit of freak in her. A good girl with a little bit of freak in her. Yeah. I'm calm as I see it. That's a combination I've seen. You'll see a freak try to masquerade herself as a good girl. You'll see a good girl try to masquerade herself as a freak sometimes. She'll wear all the Lucy shit, tits bouncing, bubbling, but you try to get up in it, she's a good girl. She doesn't suck a jazz. Freak, they want to have some sex, they'll go dead.
Incognito.
Yeah. It's true, women can really sense stuff in men. It's good, but it can be creepy. I don't see it as creepy. I see it as a survival instinct. Think about all the fucked up males are out there, David. I think it's perfect. Now, yes, I always think how weak, always gotta think, how's a weak man gonna take my statement? A weak man is gonna say, what about the thugs? And the thugs, again, feel a different need. They're good protectors. Some of them are good providers because they're slanging back dope and shit.
Yeah.
Still providing. Now I understand what you're saying, Michael. You're basically saying I don't hate women. Okay. Some of your statements sound like you were, pissed off. And I've had guys say that to me before. It's just not fair. It's not fair women can have all that power in the game.
Well, life isn't fair. Have you not ever heard that term before?
Did it stop me? I had my cake and I ate it too. With extra icing. But they want to whine because they have no power in life. These guys aren't doing anything with themselves. I did something myself. Look at my trophies back on the wall. I accomplished shit. I created this. I'm now recreating this channel. Created my last channel. Created my first channel. On the first channel, I had 17,000 subscribers, over 5,000 videos. Second channel, I got into it. I put over 1,000 new subscribers in there, and I want to start building this one for a few months. I'll be back on the old channel in July. So I accomplished things in life. B-Time Fitness. How do you purchase your workout program? I don't sell my workout program anymore. The audio files. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to some of it, but I took it off the market for a while because the sales had dropped. All the guys that were following me, they bought it. The ones that were serious about their bodies, that is. So I think I took it off my store. Let me check, make sure. I think I took my ab program off and my entire workout program. Our consultation, 7 steps, how to make a woman come, female mind selection, players pass show gold, nightclub pimping, that's how to get women in the nightclub, my confidence course, plus conquer your fear, my online dating, learn nightclub dancing for beginners, the master seductionist, how to text a female, how to tell if a girl likes you, how to become a real man, how to escalate sex, master public speaking in 4 days, active listening. I took it off. Sorry. So I put the link to the woman's video. I urge all you guys to go just listen to it. That way, if you exhibit some of that behavior, you can stop it. That way, women will choose up on you more. Sorry, BTM Fitness. You have a fitness channel, huh? Is that what you do? Is Cheaters a TV program? Type in the YouTube, Cheaters, full episodes. Let me see if that works. Full episodes comes up, 2017 comes up. Let's see what's going on in 2017. Full episode number 9. Fat chick crying.
Or I got cheated on.
Bitch,
Obviously.
she's fat.
Yeah, but you don't know what sometimes
I wonder what the boyfriend looks like.
Yeah, and what the other girl looks like too. Sometimes the other one is also fat.
Oh yeah, the cowboy.
Yeah. Oh,
He had a beast.
Yeah.
The second girl, she was bestial.
She was even fatter than her actual wife.
Okay, she's 32. Name is Lindsay Stone, digital designer. She just carries weight in her face. She's 32. I thought she was older.
People don't age well.
It was everything that.
Let's see what dude looks like.
Oh my.
She's beating the shit out of him. She got a belly whopper. And he's in a tub with he's got tattoos. She's got tattoos. They're both in a bathtub. She done busted them.
So sorry.
She's covered in tattoos. Trying to beat the woman's ass.
Hey, I'm sorry. Let's go outside.
Beat him.
Now, I saw a Cheaters episode. The chick was like 6'2". He was like, the dude was like 6'2" too. And then he was with this little flea of a sister, curvy little thing. And she was like towering way over him. Like a Sasquatch.
What's going on? Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm sorry. What's
He's
going on?
covered in fucking tattoos. He's got the Buffman on his back.
What's happening?
You're in a bathtub with that girl who's supposed to be your friend.
Ooh, a friend. Well, hey, girl. She got tattoos too. Look at the way you look. He's with a girl his size. He's skinny. Girl tough skinny. That must be what he likes. Obviously. So you can find Cheaters episodes, okay?
Yeah.
P.S. I fucked this one girl last week and used your finger technique and she didn't come. Just got really wet. When I went slow, she got really wet, but no cum. When I started fucking her hard, she got a nut. When you fucked her, were you also manipulating the clit? By the way, I just said it today. Sometimes it may take a few days because she's used to doing it herself. Not used to someone else touching her there. She may have to relax to let you do it. Okay? It doesn't work every time. You have to work at it to learn her. When you figure her out, then you will be able to do it. Do you understand? Time Fitness. I do. I recently hit a plateau, just seeking out new things I can try to advance in my training. Send me your email address. Just send it on YouTube here. and I'll hook you up. On my old channel, I've got a good shoulder program you could try. It's from Don Ross. If you don't know who Don Ross is, you're probably too young. He was a master trainer that worked for Iron Man magazine. Iron Man magazine is one of the original, it's old school lifters magazines. But also, I'm gonna hook you up. Just send me your email, but give credit to where you got the workouts from, and film the workouts if you can. Turn it up. Do you schedule Google Hangouts or do them randomly? Haven't got the scheduling yet. Turn it up. I don't recognize your name, so you must be new to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Now, as you guys know, my channel is for males who want to control their women. I'm not a dating coach. I suck as a dating coach. I give bad dating advice. I'm awakening. Oh, from my forum. Okay. I think I asked you a question on a podcast show. You graduated college. Cool. You have a post on there that I was talking about. Give me a second, fellas. I want to find this post so I can remember real quick. If you're on the forum, use the brother from Sweden's music compilation. That shit's bomb ass. I don't know if your post is in the main forum or the field reports, though. It must be in the field reports. Nope, can't find it. I'm sure you'll tell me what section it's in. Field reports, thank you. I was just there. Let me look a little harder. Oh, second one, third one. Somehow I missed it. Okay. This is my first field report. Yeah, I remember this one, yeah. I'm writing to keep a record for myself. Hopefully some masters of the game, especially Supreme, can give me some pointers. Right, I did a podcast show for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You got drunk. Don't do that. That's not manly. Unbreakable. That makes sense. It was a unique experience because I was slapping her ass and choking her. Oh, Unbreakable. Why were you choking her? Did she ask for you to choke her? If so, can I give you some advice that you might listen to? Run. Don't walk, run. That's some crazy ass shit. You might go too far, you end up catching a case. She could actually go to the cops if you don't do the right thing. Say, look, he choked me and he raped me. See the bruises? Run. You can't trust women out there, especially when they're crazy like that. Hubert, Supreme. You had brothers at a young age. Did they not help you get a chick? No. If you're talking about my personal family, I have an older brother. He was a nerd. Very embarrassing for me. I fought his fights for him. I protected him. Sorry if you're a nerd. You guys are embarrassing to when you have normal brothers. When I was young, I talked to old brothers, yeah, and they tried to give me pointers and stuff. I would ask, but what had to come from inside was I had to grow courage, let go of my fear. I bought the first book in the market, How to Pick Up Chicks by Eric Weber, and all he said was go and talk to women. And to me, that was the worst advice. Now I realize that's actually the best advice. I wanted the magic rap, I wanted the magic stories, the magic scripts, everything. You know, I thought there was some kind of magic you had to have. I didn't realize it was about me and my ability to communicate. Then whenever I asked her if she had a sexual fantasy, she said, not really, but it was the first. So that was you. So, and you're black. I don't know if I can coach you anymore, man. Because that's that choking shit. You got some fucking fucked up issues, man. There was a dude that my girlfriend, one of her friends was dating. Now he liked to go in and bite a bitch. And he was biting the shit out of this girl. And she took it because she had gotten raped and she felt guilty about it. So she was gang raped, yeah. So she let this dude bite the and he was a black dude.
Yeah.
I thought only white guys did weird shit like that. He was a fucking black dude. I was disgusted. I went down there and I actually gave her, I talked to her.
You met him. He was there.
I met him, yeah. Yeah, his old bony ass. And the bitch didn't listen. And that's why I said I'm not giving bitches advice anymore. Do you have YouTube Red subscription? No, I do not. Somebody had a video on how to get it for free, but unfortunately they plugged the hole. Rideshare was asking that. Yes, she asked me. Oh. Are you just saying that? Don't catch a case. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? It's now official. I warned you. A girl like that's going to bring nothing but trouble into your life. She's fucked up. Find out what the fuck happened to her. Why she wants to be choked. Why she wants to be punished. After your first marriage ended, did you ever plan to remarry again? I was too busy having fun. Are you kidding? The world was an oyster, and I was picking them. Marriage? Right, share Aries? Hell no. That's not true. Susan, I thought about, what my life would be like if I settled down with her. There's a couple of girls I thought about it with. And, but, of course I wasn't. btimefitness@gmail. Got it. Hubert, would you have asked your mother? Hell no, for advice. You don't know about my mother. Jovina, stop laughing, come on.
Yeah, she's not the kind of person you'd ask advice.
Has she ever shown any kind of love or affection?
No.
For any of her kids?
And the only thing she would say, why are you asking me that? That's exactly what she would say. I already know that. Just saying.
My mother's from hell. I'm sorry to say that about my mother, but like my older brother, I think that's where he got it from. Because he has some like social, what they call it? When you have Asperger's, autism. She had the same seizures, and she didn't recover from her seizures all the way like he did. Like my older brother, mental seizures, he stopped talking. And then my mom would tell me, if you don't quit talking, see, he's talked a lot, apparently. She said, people ain't gonna like you. So now what was that, 2 years ago, we were going to the dance thing. I went going to this dance class that my older brother was taking on East Coast stomping or whatever. What was that dance called?
Chicago style.
Chicago step.
Or something.
Yes. And he's talking to a girl like this. She's sitting back here. He's talking over his shoulder at her. Yeah. My little brother died. Her baby died. Okay, that was her baby. She didn't shed one tear. Okay. My dad died. What did she tell me? I'm glad he's gone. But he cheated on the whole time. I mean, even this white bitch was coming to the door. I called that bitch up, told her to stay away from my mom's house. So she's not someone I could have ever. Plus, I would never ask my mother. That's just, well, hell no. Your mom would give you the advice to take, because she wants the way she was never treated is what she wants. So she would give you that kind of advice. There's a girl named Marnie in this business. I liked her way back in 2010. I got a lot of flack from weak Motional He males out there. I just saw some of her videos last night. She's upgraded herself. She's now called herself a dating coach. She's making a gang of money, giving guys advice. And her advice is good advice. Someone like her, I would listen to. Turn up, I've been listening to a lot of your podcasts, and it's good advice, but I think I have a blockage. I can't bring myself to act on the things I learned from you. Then you definitely have a blockage. Figure out what is that's blocking you. As I was saying in the beginning of the show, I work with players. I end up with a lot of guys with blockage, like Turn It Up, Awakening. And I'm no expert on that. See, I worked my way through it by force of will. I went to the library. I got the courage to ask my first girlfriend, are you into parapsychology too? That was my first words to my ex-wife. But I had the balls to do it. I had practiced at this marketing concept called a shopping mall. I'd get on the bus, ride from my town to this town that's all connected, except there's a river between us, called Fair Oaks, to the Fair Oaks Mall. Shopping mall. And I practiced, I was hoe chasing. And I was practicing meeting girls. Go figure. Didn't work for me. But I built up the courage to go up and start trying to talk to girls back in the 70s. So through my blocks, all of my blocks, I was actually afraid of the pussy. I thought the pussy was ugly. I mean, there's nothing there but a gash. And then it gets wet and it leaks shit. That's why I never liked licking pussy. I mean, it gets all leaks slime out of it. I don't want, face come up, you got that pussy juice face all over your mouth and shit. Then you got to look at the goddamn thing. There any of your past women use pregnancy to try to trap you? Yeah. One chick who wasn't pregnant tried that. The other three, they actually were pregnant, but they weren't trying to use it. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 1, 2. It might have been, damn, I hate that if I can't remember this. That's fucking terrible. Because those were potential sons. 1. Then it was way back at the beginning of my game. Then at the end of my game. I never told you Tanya got pregnant, did I? That she had an abortion. Well, now you know. There were 3. Yeah. Yep. Actually, it was two of them. I broke in a 18-year-old virgin, and she was pregnant, but it wasn't by me. It came out afterwards that she got raped at a party, and she wanted to try to, you know, she wanted me because I was her first. And she was like a quarter black. Yeah, quarter blacks. I didn't watch shit like that. I didn't watch Maury Povich. I didn't watch TV. I was too busy doing my thing. I gotta make sure I get that email address written down. I can't say I'm looking at Putin's. Is that his name? Pushkin or Putin's face? It's so, it looks like a snake. Like some kind of lizard snake creature. And then he's so pink. And that fucking smile of his, I just want to smash his face in. I never even met the man. I just, something about it just creeps me the fuck out. If there ever a man looked evil, that man looks evil. He's in control of Russia right now. I think because I was raised in the military and we were taught to hate Russians. And I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay. I've got the email. B-Time Fitness says, LOL. Lost it. Oh, there it is. I think that's happened to every man, yeah. The Unbreakable will do Supreme. I wasn't thinking straight because I wanted to give this girl a nut. Well, you gave her a nut. You figured out. She begged you to choke her. Be careful. And bring my A game. I'm glad you brought your A game. And she didn't seem too turned on. She never will be because she's damaged. I've got to mention, damaged chicks are damaged chicks. They respond to more damage, to damaged things. So I ran through a few of them, didn't like fucking them. The Unbreakable, I'm going to ask her more about her past. There's going to be a next time? Oh, well. Turn up. In a podcast, you mentioned you forced yourself to change, yes? Can you talk more about that? I find it hard to force myself to change certain aspects of my life. Well, that's the difference between you and I, is that I had so much anger in me over the way I was that I forced myself to change. That's all I can say about it. You either have it or you don't. And that's the one thing I liked about that human design. I came out as an ego manifester. And the thing is that you use your ego manifestors. We use our willpower to create change. And that's what I've always been. Which gives more validity to that belief of human design. Hubert, I was in a spin class. Why are you in a spin class? You should be out there pumping iron. You're already small and skinny. Spin class is going to burn up all of your calories, so you can't gain any muscle mass. Stop the spin classes. Stop the aerobics for a while. Just get up under the iron. Grow some size. You're 5'5". You've got to get some size on you so that people quit picking on you. I was in spin class. A girl kept smiling at me and looking at my side time to time and avoided my eye contact when I looked her way. When I was laughing, she laughed too. Do you think she is just a nice person, or is she choosing? Well, I wasn't there, but from what you typed, it sounded like she's shy and that she might have been choosing. Or she might have been laughing at your skinny little legs. I can't really tell. I'm not there. A nice person or she cheese. I can't answer that for you. From what you typed, and this could all be your fabrication, but it sounds like it. Go up and find out next time. Before class starts, come in a little bit late just before it starts. And now, if she said come in early, get your seat on your bike early. Spin class way over in England. Wow, that's amazing. Anyway, see if she sits next to you. If she does, start talking to her. If she likes you, she's gonna sit next to you. Okay? If she's across the room, more likely it's probably just she thinks you're funny looking or something. But I'm not there, and I can't say for sure. But again, you need physical size. Okay, especially at 5'5" or 5'6". Turn up. Do you suggest taking dance classes to get better? Yeah, take hip hop classes, in other words. Learn to do chasses, and I can do those pirouettes. I did all that. I was up to triple pirouettes. You can't do that in the club. You can't saute, leap in the air, and stretch your arms and legs out. You'll kick people. So take hip hop classes. P.S. I've been doing research on the reptilian brain, and it's helping me get a hard erection with condom on. Good. Share what about it works for you. My issue is when I tap too much into the affects my lasting power. It affects my lasting power. When I tap too much into it, it affects my last. See, I didn't use my reptile brain. I use my big brain. So I don't have any suggestions. I don't know what you're experiencing tapping reptile brain. Oh, you're tapping into your gut. You're channeling your primitive man. And it's never done that to me. Like my primitive man comes out my vocally. Okay? When I get savage on a bitch, that's the primitive side. When I'm just gonna knock the fuck out of that shit. So don't run from this dick. Goddamn, don't you run from this. That's my primitive brain speaking. And that's always turned me on. So I don't know why you're afraid of your primitive side. You're afraid of hurting somebody? Figure it out. I don't have any suggestions for you. Because it's always been a boom for me, not a bang. Bada bing, bada boom. Hubert. She has a big booty. Here comes your weakness now. Your insecurity's coming out. You started with like a normal brother. Listen, she has a big booty, but then your weakness shows up. And she probably has guys hunting her. I just don't see why she would, you went from weak down to the bottom. I don't see why she would do this. I don't see why she'd do it either, David. Hubert. What's Hubert? Sorry, David. I thought it was David saying that. Hubert, I don't know how tall you are. I believe you are skinny though, as I recall. So everything still applies. Don't know why you're in there, except because there are girls in there. So, like you said, I don't know why she's doing it either. From what I'm reading about you, she should just stay away from you, man. If your brain, your mentality's in the dirt, I don't know why she's doing it, man. I'm just gonna agree with you. Even though I don't, but I'm looking for a starter girl, and I never knew spin class stop gains. Yeah, you burn up too many calories. You need those calories to build the muscle, especially if you're skinny. If you're muscular, you can get away with it because your body knows how to build muscle rapidly. If you're fat, then you definitely need to be in spin class. I'm up to 15 minutes on the life cycle. I was up to 30 minutes before I got sick again. I should think about spin class. And I can also go back to teach. I hate teaching spin class though. B time fitness. I'm 5'6", 160. Do you think that's a good? Depends on how much of his fat, how much of his is muscle there. B time. Remember, you're into fitness. You should know. I mean, 160 and you're like 8% body fat. Props. What size are your biceps? Jovi, do you have a tape measure?
Yeah.
I've lost some inches in my arms. Give me a tape measure. I was up to 21 inches. So I've gotten skinny and I've gotten fat. Same fucking time. Put this motherfucker around my gun. Come on, girl. Come on, boys. In other words, get some gun. Boom! Beast mode. Looking more like fat mode. No, put it around the highest part of the bicep. Give me that goddamn. There's my tricep. There's my bicep. It's, wow, 19 and a quarter. 19 and a half. I got a little extra fraction out of it. Actually, that's what I was before I started gaining weight anyway. And some of the shit is fat. So what size are your guns? What are you working with? I knew I was losing some inches, man. What the fuck? Unbreakable. Yes, I feel very primal. The girls on my team love it. I bust nuts early, not good. Then I want sometimes, not good. That's what I meant by lasting power. Oh, you gotta learn to control it. Okay, now I understand. Wish you guys could be more clear. You gotta learn to control the power and the flow. I know it feels good. That power feels good. But you gotta learn to ride the power. It'll come with time, experience. Remember, I started when I was, what, 28? And by the time I was 44, I was a master. So give yourself some time. Although I was lasting for hours, but I wasn't channeling. I was just doing physical sex. I used to I had a top mattress. I'd soak all through the comforter, the sheets. I'd eventually start ripping the covers off and the sheets and the mattress cover. The entire mattress would be soaked. And we'd have to flip the mattress because it'd be laying in a puddle of fucking water. I was teaching aerobics. I would sweat like that because my body was used to any activity, rose up my metabolism. I weighed 159 pounds. I was a fat burning machine, a food burning machine. I couldn't gain weight. So I was always sweating, which is kind of disgusting. Unbreakable, yes. Okay, Hubert. I used to be skinny and more muscular now. I do sometimes 30 minutes and ab workout after and 45 minutes sometimes. I do 45 minutes irons after. Always do your weight training first and aerobics last. So you got to flip that. Get in early, do your weight training, then go do some aerobics. You will actually makes your aerobics more effective too. You burn off all the muscle glycogen, so you're gonna switch over to burning fat. By the time you get through with your cardio, you're trying to lift weights, you need muscle glycogen. You have none. So your size and your training suffers. Aries, in the past, did being a successful Black business owner make it hard to meet quality Black women? No, not at all. The only time I had problems was with that girl named Desiree. Because that other mulatto named Kim tried to spread some rumor that I was gay. And she would keep coming around, but no, I tried to get, hey, let's go back to my place. No, I heard you were gay. Did you know that, Jovina?
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. I heard that more in shape you are, the faster you sweat. Yeah, because your body's working efficiently. When the body heats up, it's designed to sweat, to dissipate the heat. If you're not in shape, and I've been a trainer and also aerobic instructor since the 80s, the body can't sweat. It just gets hotter and hotter. So the person has a heat stroke. Some fat people just can't sweat. When I was a kid, I couldn't sweat. I was playing basketball. I mean, the first time I was proud of myself. I started sweating and I was playing basketball. And I was so happy. Then I felt like a man. I was in 6th grade, the 5th or 6th grade, I think 6th grade. And I was also chubby back then. I had to wear Huskies. If you guys remember as kids, I think they still have Huskies for the stockier kids. Any more questions there, fellas? Just step up, ask away. It's the middle of Saturday afternoon. Yes, Hubert, it's a good sign. I don't remember what you look like, Hubert. I don't remember if you're muscular or not. I wonder if Akandi is from the same families from the same place you're from. Is that one of your guys' names? Akande? Your last name is Ibabo? Not to put you guys down, but you guys always have some funny first names. Hubert is not in the United States. That's, yeah. Remember Tiggy Tinder account? Kenyan guy. Tiggy's on my site, yeah. Is that you? You're Tiggy? Again, you guys have some funny first names, man. Rideshare asked me, were you offended Susan never introduced me to her parents? Not really. I had so many other females. I didn't really care. I didn't want to meet them because her father was a racist. That's what caused me almost to break up with Jovina. I was on my way out the door because her father didn't want me in his house. And as I told Jovina, I'm too old for that shit. You know, I'm 45 goddamn years of age, and I've been putting up this shit my entire life. I'm done with it. That's why I was actually trying to settle down with a black woman, someone of my own race. Those two mulattoes had to fuck up. Fucking fucked up. Because I didn't put up with shit. The black community, we hold mulattoes at a higher level than our regular sisters, and yeah. Yes, I posted up my Tinder profile, asked you to critique. Oh, right, okay. You said I was too melanated. I didn't say you're too melanated. I said the photos you used were too dark because you are dark. So you misunderstood me. You're too melanated to take photos in the dark. Use good lighting, especially if you're dark-skinned. You want to use good lighting, not some dull photos. David says it's a Nigerian name. Okay. Hubert is Kenyan. If you motherfuckers over in Africa ever learn to get along with each other, we could become a power on this planet. Stop being I'm this tribe and I'm that tribe. If you guys could learn to fucking come together as one force, like white folks did, we can become a power on this fucking planet. We can kick all the white folks out of Africa and control our land again. Then it'll spread to the United States. For some reason, us African Americans, we're like the leader of the Black community. You know, our music, our dancing. So maybe we need to learn to come together first. I don't know, but we all got to start coming together. Why don't the white viewers show up in the hangouts? I don't know. I think B-Time Fitness is a white guy. Maybe he didn't get the memo from the white dudes. Hey, don't go on the show. I don't know. Michael Nolan's here. It bugs me that more white guys don't come in. That does bother me. Not that I don't enjoy my brothers, sisters, or brothers, but I like to have a mix of people. That's me personally. I don't like when it's all Black. No offense to brothers. I like hearing different viewpoints from people. And if it becomes all Black, you guys like to start talking about, you know, white folks and shit like that. And this is not the channel for that. I've had to tell a couple of guys, you know, no, let's not go there. Like, I'm not going to do videos on, you know, white supremacy on this channel. I'm going to put them on the channel that they need to be on. That would be channel name of Black Truth on the Rise. I'm gonna start using that channel. I need to really go back to using that channel, Black Truth on the Rise. I've got some videos in there. I had another one from my original account that I got to dig out because a lot of good videos on that one. I need to move over to this one. Hubert, you talk about your will to change. How can we tap that within ourselves? Because I know everyone here can change themselves. Start exercising willpower. Your willpower is like a muscle. Set little goals for yourself that will take willpower to do. I need to start doing that with my dieting, though. Really, whenever I put my mind to dieting, I always lose weight. Then I stop. You want to start exercising with little baby steps. Your willpower gets stronger. Okay. Anything I've ever really set my mind to and use my willpower, I developed. I used to do some killer ass workouts. I blacked out one time. I did high intensity, super high intensity. That's going to leg press machine, get this heavy weight you could stand that you could barely get 8 reps. You failed about 8 reps. Then have your partner or your buddy take some weights off. Do that. Do more called strip downs. Then get up and do French squats and thrust squats. Then do one-legged squats. Then you go do your upper body. I woke up at home. My boy Neil, I remember him helping me to his car, and he drove me home and got me into my apartment. I've done some workouts where I had to drive home in second gear because I had a stick shift at the time. I pushed myself through my willpower, and I would design these fucking killer ass workouts that would just grind you down. I was in my 30s, so I had the crazy mindset, I guess. Willpower works for me. Other people may need something else. I don't know. But I know that I just use willpower. I don't know techniques and all that kind of stuff, just force of will. B-Time Fitness says, LOL, can't wait. Supreme, do you believe we can all reach did here in Europe? No. Because it's not in a lot of you guys. You gotta have the heart and desire. Because remember, I was playing women. Some of you guys have that certain programming that Nietzsche talked about, morals. And it means you gotta let go of that stuff. Some of you guys have religious programming. Or you're programmed by your mommies. So some of you guys won't get to the promised land. Okay? Some of you guys will, have nice little dating lives, but you'll never have women kiss your feet. Your women will never hold a sign saying property of. Or Rosa Red, Violets Blue, I'm Supreme's girl, so fuck you. Only the guys with the, as I just said earlier, willpower or extreme desire are going to reach that level. But the rest of you, you'll get good. You'll get some women. Rideshare. What was your life like before you joined the forum? There are two things that I wish I did first before I settled down. Number one, I probably wouldn't have settled down. Take my pimping to Hollywood and also go to Europe. I would have fun in both those places. I'm not talking about just regular Hollywood. I'm talking about in the movie industry. I want to get some young starlets as my females. Now remember, I'm also a Reiki healer, so I know how to channel energy through my hands. Imagine me selling those skills and then fucking the starlets that come in. See, I already had shit figured out, or being their trainer. I was figuring out how I'd get inroads into their life, into their life down there. Hubert, you didn't have any programming when you were starting at a young age? I had all kind of fucked up programming. Remember, I hated being black. Remember that one? Yeah, I actually hated being black. Remember, I'm in America though. So of course, a lot of black folks hate being black. They don't realize it, but they do. That was one of the worst programmings. Actually programmed by myself through living in America. I couldn't dance. I went on to teach dance. I was afraid of women. I went on to learn how to meet women. I got my first girlfriend. I was afraid of pussies. I actually had a fear of pussies. The concept of it swallowing me up, taking my shit inside, just kind of freaked me out in the head. I overcame that one real quick. After I got my first taste of pussy and that nut inside of a pussy, I had a condom on because she was a prostitute. My first piece of ass came from a prostitute, fellas. But after that, I had a sniff and I had a taste. A year later, year and a half later, after that, yeah, I was in pussy. So I had different bad programs going through my head. I thought I was unattractive. I thought people didn't like me. I actually said that to myself. Well, people just don't like me. I didn't realize I was giving off an energy that was repelling people from me. It was teaching aerobics that taught me how to, reverse that, because I couldn't walk in there to a classroom with that energy. I had to change and become sociable and to become a nicer person. I just had to bury all that shit about being black, about not being tall enough. I actually had the one not tall enough. So remember, a little bit of 6'8". And I felt like a shrimp. It was a little bit over 6 feet. So I had to and that was a big one for me, by the way. Imagine if your brother was 6'8" and you're 5'5", because that's what it felt like. I would stand real tall in my photos. Like you guys probably see the photo of me stand like this. And my little brother's wearing my hair with his arm over me. I'm standing like this with hair. I used to wear shoes that had, you know, a little bit of a platform lift on it, just to be up to an even 6'2", where my father was. And back then, my mom was 5'10". So yeah, I had a lot of issues. Never had dick issues though, until my girl Susie slept with this other aerobic instructor, and my girl Susan had fucked him years ago and said he's bigger than most men. That kind of fucked with my head for a while. Kind of. Yeah, it kind of did a little bit, I think. I remember it bugged me. But we're not fucking. So what? I know how to. So I asked her, you know, well, does he know how to finger the clit? He doesn't finger the clit. Does he know how to bust your nuts? Yeah, he could do that by ramming his larger one in. Supreme, I had eye contact on the underground with a girl roughly smaller than me. Perfect. I didn't step over because you're scared, as it was uncomfortable with too many white guys around. Fuck them. No offense to white guys, but you know, you didn't know if they were racist or not. They might have been just decent dudes. You should have stepped over. Don't worry about the shit. Aries, rideshare. I sucked no pussy filled with frustration. Oh, I sucked no pussy filled with frustration. Okay. Just existing in life, not living it. Oh, okay. You sucked. No pussy filled with frustration. That's him before. Just existing in life, not living it. That's a shitty life. Now, I got Aries to move out. He was living with a bunch of dudes, I believe, and he got his own place. And he mentioned the first time he woke up the next morning after he moved in, and what he said was priceless. You guys who live with your mummies, you still need to get the fuck out of the house. Hubert, did you ever get so frustrated that you wanted to get away from anyone and just live alone? You're talking to a dude that wants to go out and live out in the desert. I get frustrated with the online community. I get frustrated with people on YouTube. I get frustrated with you guys as well, that I want to go live out in the desert. But not in the game. Remember, I had fun. Oh man, God, all the women I done fucked, and I was more flexible back then. And the Mac pickup girl, I'm in her ass. I fucked in the ass, she came. I got her to come 5 times. Shit like that. The ups and downs, the challenge of getting girls to come. Tina, she didn't come the first time. And I talked to her afterwards. So I laid her down the next time she came over. I actually laid her on the couch, and I fingered her on the couch. And she came. Then I put her in bed next time she came over, and I had my dick, and I did the same thing, fingering. She came, first time. Then there was Dina. She could only come with a vibrator. And Dina was a hard one. I'm bouncing my head, fingering the clit, and I got my finger up her ass, and I'm fucking and moving and fingering and talking. She finally busted. I was too busy having fun. What happened to Sarah? The click girl? I had a couple Sarahs. I don't know what click means. Is that an African phrase? Click? What is click? If you mean the Mac makeup girl, I believe she got married to an Arab guy. At least that's what one of my clients have told me. And she has a daughter now. But I'll bet she still thinks of me. Nobody's ever done what I've done. It sure did. She needed, he asked, did your mind fucking affect her? She needed therapy. She was undergoing therapy afterwards. She tried to replace me. I think she went out with a friend of hers from high school, and then there was some old guy that was like a master, older than me. He was like a dom. I think she got hooked up with her girlfriend and him. She did some freaky shit, I think. But I don't think Dom, he had my skills. They're just white guys that like to do weird shit to chicks, and she wasn't into weird shit. Just this morning. It was this morning. Let me check my emails. See, it was this morning or last night. I can't remember what it was. Joey ain't gonna want to hear this, but
You've got mail.
oh well. One of the bitches that I knew, 7:11 a.m. is following me on Quora, the one that was putting money in my account. She found me on Quora and is now following me. Wow. We're both old now. Fuck that. Anyways, yeah. How did you deal with guilt? What's that line from the movie? I have no heart. And the vampire drops from the ceiling to the ground. I had no guilt. Now that I'm older, I can think. I look back and some things, you know, I feel bad about. Or were you having so much fun to think of it? Having so much fun to think about it. And I've said this before. I fell back on the whole Gemini thing. I'm laughing and giggling in their faces and just having fun. But girls like that about me. If you're so uptight, stuck in your head that you're not fun to be around, I pity any girl that comes around you guys. Especially you brainiac types. They're too busy thinking in your heads. I was the quintessential, how do you say the word, Gemini. I didn't want any heavy thoughts. I don't want to think heavy stuff. I hate when girls said to me, Chris, we need to talk.
Chris, we need to talk.
I don't hate it anymore. Now I love it. I'll sit down and talk in a minute. Tell them, you know, what I don't like. You've heard me do that before. So back then, I was just busy having fun. There was shit, if there was shit I didn't like, I'd mention something about, you know, don't wear that, wear something else. Something like, you know, I didn't have any dislikes, really. I mean, think about it. I had all the sex I could ever want. I felt like a king. And these women loved me. So there you go. Guilt of what? For being loved? Or being caught cheating? It's their fault. Susan's fault for coming back to me over and over again. It's those other girls' faults for staying with me. I can applaud the ones that, you know, found out and said, don't ever call me again. I can applaud them. But the ones that couldn't let go, they kept coming back. There's a woman she's involved in politics in California. She's very powerful, or was. She's on the back end of it all, though. When Nordstrom's opened up, first year she spent $100 grand in there. She was making over $1 million, billing $1 million a year. Cool. She said to me that she's like a man that she doesn't let her heart get involved. So I gave her mind-blowing sex. She asked me to write a book for her friends that lived in San Francisco on it. She got her heart fucked up. She started writing all these, you know, these letters about me and all these, having all these, women like to write their thoughts down, all these thoughts about me. She started getting emotional, and she kept putting up with it. She was allowed 1 day a week, and then it became every other week. She replaced me with this light-skinned brother. I think he was mixed. That was about 6'5", and I didn't care. Although I did love that ass she had, man. She was only like 5'2", petite, but with this ass. She's also the ex-Speaker of the House, one of the ex-Speaker of the House is women of California. We used to have Willie Brown. So there was fucking 2 of his females. I don't know how to suggest a fun personality. I just like to have fun. I don't know how to suggest being fun. It's relax, chill, try to laugh, bring laughter, do be spontaneous. Like I challenge Susan, go to office and play a game of pool. And then if the loser has to walk down to the car, down J Street, that's her main street, naked. She lost. She walked in her heels, butt naked. Cars honking. We're at Denny's. I said, give me some head. Make us another couple watch. She would do it. And the manager come around, she sit up. We had fun. That shit was fun. We ran out of there laughing our asses off. I don't know how to describe fun if you don't know how to have fun there, Aries. I was always known for laughter. I didn't get serious till my, real serious pimp strong till my 40s. All through my 30s, it was all fun. And I think I was at war with myself at the time because I was trying to be all ice cold, pimp strong, to be the master. See, in my 30s, I was that great sex guy that you had fun with. I mind fucked, but I wasn't making chicks bow. See, I didn't have that concept until I got to my 40s. Don't make them kiss my feet. I was always used to getting gifts. That was no big deal. Cars, cash. Mac Makeup gave me $5,000, check $5,000, and other checks. That was no big deal. I didn't know anything about the pimp game at the time. I remember pimping from when I was a kid. The movie, the guy with the long hair, I don't think he was even black, long straight hair. That was it. I had no connection. I didn't get to that until my 40s. So I was me. So one time I was at war with myself, my fun side, my serious side. And that's where I had to learn to really cramp down on that smiling thing and grinning thing. Hubert, since you fucked so many women, how did you deal with becoming attached to females? Women are master manipulators. Even my family has told me this. Yeah, but I was a master over them. See, I fucked a lot of them, so I never could really get attached. Although I did get attached to a couple of them because they were fun. They were fun to be with. We were fun together. And then I talked about that sexual hierarchy, the emotional level. As I started to experiment with that, there were a couple of times, that I had a couple of painful breakups. But I learned. So I don't know how to explain how I didn't get overly attached. Now, remember, I was a player, so I had the main girl. Like, I had 2 main girls one time, Susie and Susan. And I had a couple of side pieces. But I always kept, like a main girl. So I said, after Susan, I had Sarah, and Sarah was underage, so I cheated on her like it was just wrong. But after that, I was 42, and I didn't want any main chicks. So I really didn't get attached to anybody then, except Tanya. I started getting attached to her. But I walked away from her like that. And that's because my little brother passed, or actually he's still alive, I think. And I was actually with Jovina, and she wanted to get back together. And I told her no, because she had said something rude. She thought I was actually lying about going to my little brother and doing Reiki on him or something like that, just so that I wouldn't have time. For that one statement, that cost her everything. But I didn't want to be with her. Anyway, because her kids are young. I didn't want to be a ready-made family. Dominic, your player, moved to Memphis a month ago using POF to meet chicks. Don't just use POF. Never use one source. Okay? Go out to the clubs on Friday, Saturday. Use POF Monday through Thursday. Set up dates after you prime the pump. That's what we're talking about on the forum. You got to prime the pump. That means talk to them a while, get them ready for you. So when they meet you, they're ready to fuck. A lot of guys, you rush POF. You rush to get to these dates. Then you try to fuck a cold fish. You haven't warmed her up yet. Get her excited about fucking you. That's what I did. Didn't have plenty of fish back then. I used Yahoo. The women that you see me emailing me, I rarely contacted any of them. That's there to show you that, yes, women will email you if you build a power profile. Right here. Comparing your 30s game versus your 40s game, which one would you fit most guys coming up in the game? My 30s. Have fun, fuck a lot of bitches. Go to the club. Go to the clubs. Learn to dance, go to clubs. Pull chicks from the club, go home, fuck, have fun. The next day, have them take you out to breakfast. That was my motive. And for me, it was also when I was hanging out with Craig, I still didn't get her name because I forgot her fucking name. So he'd ask her, what's your name? Because he would sleep in my place on the couch while I'm in the bedroom fucking my ass off. Or if we're back at her place, he'd be out there on her couch. If he didn't pull. Hubert, you've been through different phases. What's the best advice would you give us young guys on building our game? Get over your fear of women and your fear in general. You do that, you'll go up and start talking to chicks. You won't have that nervousness when you talk to them. What is your base foundation of your game? My sex skills. My game was based around two things: my dance and fucking. Back then, I was always good for having fun in bed. Because let me give you an example. The girl that was married that would fly me down to LA. I say some weird shit when I'm busting my nuts. And I started going, choo choo, come on, choo choo drink, baby. Choo choo, goddammit. Okay, she laughed. I do the Jovina too. She laughs. I say silly shit to Jovina. And she makes her laugh. So fun, good sex, and dance skills. Private space tickle party. I almost banned you immediately because of that screen name. Let's see if you're worth keeping around. As a child, I was scared that females wouldn't like me because I was shy. So was I. With time, it became a fear of women. I draw blanks when approach. I'm not scared of approach. I don't know how to converse. Well, number one, stop approaching chicks. Go for chicks, give you eye contact. It ended 90% of the battle right there. She's already choosing you. She likes you. Number two, I took an interpersonal communication class in college. Go find a college class or any kind of private class to take that and learn to have good communication skills. Problem solved. You'll be fucking real fast. Number one, you only go for girls that give you eye contact. Oh, don't forget, go to the gym and learn how to dress. I don't care if you're ugly. You fix your body up and learn how to dress, you become from ugly to attractive. Look at this mug. This is no beautiful mug. I'm not an elder barge. That was my generation's for, you know, light-skinned mixed brothers. Did that Spanish blood and shit. I'm no mixed brother. And I still had a lot of fun in the game. I dated chicks that liked me. Dominic Griffin. I live in the center of the city, so you hear all the crazy shit going on and say, I don't give a fuck what's crazy going on in the city. You're in fucking Memphis. Go down there and become part of the fun. You're a brother. You ain't scared to go out of your house, are you? I mean, come on, brother. You're black. How long before you noticed the communication class started to change you? We used to practice in groups. We had like practice exercises, stuff like that. I remember that. It was almost immediately. Plus, that was college. I'd gotten my first girlfriend. I had never had a girlfriend before until college. I was in the library. I always went to the library to meet girls because I was a bookworm. And I came around the corner. This black girl looked at me. She smiled at me. I smiled at her. And I got all shy like you. So I was going to leave, but I just circled the shelf, came around the shelf, kept making glance back at her. Then I glanced back, she was gone when I got to near the end of it. She positioned herself so she was right here. So I came around and I stood there right next to her, you know, looking at books for a few minutes before I said anything to her. And I finally looked at her and said, are you into parapsychology too? You notice how my voice changed every time I do that? That's how I was. And that forced me to talk to her. I don't remember what we talked about. She did say she had she was like this, a kid. Like, I finally figured out, oh, you got a kid. I know she didn't tell me the whole thing. She had two kids. One was a baby, and the other was like a little toddler. So she kind of lied to me a little bit. But I got her number. I called her up. I asked her out on a date. We went and saw the first Star Wars or the John Travolta's first dance movie. I can't remember which one it was. That was probably our second date. Either way, we saw one of those movies. The line was wrapped all the way around the corner. I think it was the Star Wars. No, that was second. So it was the John Travolta one. Stay alive. Stay alive. That stuff. But I took her home. I took her to dinner, took her to a movie because that's the dating path back then. And then I took her home and I gave her a kiss. And then I floated home. Somehow, I don't remember the car driving. I think the car was floating. I was floating home, feeling like a big man. I had a 2 deuce in a quarter. That's electric 225. And I'm driving. We used to, drive one finger, leaning, just floating. Side of the road. Yeah. Made it home. I was so happy. I finally kissed a girl. Hubert, Supreme, I really want to thank you for what you've done for us. I really don't know what I would be. It's hard for us young black men in terms of growing societies built on breaking us down. It wasn't hard for me to get at women. I just had to go over my bullshit. So don't blame society breaking us down because there are so many brothers dating white chicks out there. It's not even funny. There are brothers in Ireland right now that are fucking the shit out of white chicks, giving them the African donkey. And you should be one of them. But you let some bullshit stop you. And that's what you got to learn to get over. Stop. See, that's the problem with a lot of the black consciousness stuff and the stuff online is you get all caught up in that and it kind of brings you down. As I told one of the members on my forum, only go to it once a week. Because he made a post, you know, all the spear stuff. Like, because of Trump, America's going to end. Private space. Want to change, but it seems like willpower is not enough at times. Actually, it's because willpower is not strong enough. If you strengthen willpower, it will be enough. It's like I'm caught in a cycle from force of habit. It takes willpower to break the habit, establish new habits. But I will take the class. What is some good classes? That was it. Universal communications. Okay. Dominic, I almost got a job, but my job in Chicago fucked me over and put me on their do not hire list, even though I worked there for a year. Jobs don't fuck you over. What really happened? And I know you're going to give me your side of it, which is going to be half the truth, but I'll figure out from there. When you come into the job fucked me over, then I know that, okay, I showed up late a few times, but that should have been okay. I don't know. I had to leave because my uncle died and someone had to live in my grandparents' house so it wouldn't get a tax sale. Okay, but what happened to your job? By the way, your family could rent that house out and put the money into an escrow account for all of you guys, or into an account for all of you guys. So that's a poor excuse also. You can rent out and make more money. So you have a cheap place to live. You're only paying taxes on it. So I'm sure house was paid for. So what the fuck happened? So I'm digging the truth out of it, brother. Whoever's in charge of your grandmother's estate, they should rent that motherfucker out. Do any repairs on it and rent that motherfucker out. Truly Alpha's back, and I'm getting ready to block him, but let's see what he says next. Still up the same stuff I see. Should I wait for the next insult? Nah. Bye. Not in the mood today. Dominic, I know you live in it. I know you moved there. I'm not trying to be insulting, just trying to get some truth here. I asked you a question about, you know, what really happened at your job, but you haven't answered that yet. I already figured out what's going on with your grandma's house. I mean, a tax sale means you're not paying the taxes on it. And I'm hoping that your family can come together, because taxes, they come yearly. And that you could all put together $25 a month and pay them damn taxes on the house. When my grandma died, my mom's mom, her kids sold the house to pay off her bills and stuff, and then took the rest of the money. I think my mom got some money. She didn't say anything about it, but she got some of it. She was the oldest living child. My grandmother had two families, two sets of kids. There was the oldest set from her first husband. And I forgot to ask what that name was. Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, my uncle didn't pay it after my uncle died. Wait, my uncle didn't pay after my uncle died. How's he gonna pay it if he died? Unless there was two uncles involved. I mean, my grandfather. Your grandfather didn't pay after your uncle died. Really? Usually old black men from, I'm guessing he's like in his 80s or something, they're from the older generation. Oh, he doesn't have a job though. Probably doesn't have enough income. Either way, the families get together and take care of that property. Maybe you can organize that. My uncle didn't pay after my grandfather died. Sorry, I had it backwards. Gotcha. Now, he's probably my generation. He goes, yeah, we are. Good. Now, your job. What really happened? Companies don't fire just to fire people. And before they can fire you, there has to be a string of events that they've had to sit you down and you've had to sign off on it. If it's a large company. Even a small company will catalog a string of events. I think it's 3. They only need 3 to fire you. So what 3 things were you clocked on? Okay. So you quit without a 2 weeks notice. Well, you quit. Companies don't like that. So they didn't fire you, you actually quit. And I assume it's because of the property down there. You agreed to go down there and take over? Okay. Why'd you say you got fired? Quitting without a 2 weeks notice is not the best thing, but sometimes there are emergencies. Like you were probably an emergency. You had to go down there and take over the grandma's house. Now you got your own house to live in, right? At the most, your uncle's probably shacking up in there, which the motherfucker's no good and couldn't pay the fucking taxes. And you got to pay fucking rent. I don't know what your uncle's doing, but that's some bitch assness. Sorry to put your uncle down like that, but hey, you got called in the situation. You shouldn't have to. Because my hood rat cousin were having hood parties and shit. Run those motherfuckers out. Yeah. Run those motherfuckers out. I've got some hood rat cousins on my mom's side. I don't know any of the people on my dad's side, but I'll meet them this summer. They all sound like church freaks, Jesus freaks. One of them one of my cousins just died. The gang life got him. Another cousin from my Uncle Sandy, he was all ganged up, throwing signs. But he was in the gym, he filmed himself in the gym. He had 3 plates, 3 45-pound plates on each side, and he did, I think, 10 reps. This motherfucker is just naturally cock strong. He's the type that wears the bowler hats. You know, you see those kind of chubby, fat black dudes with them bowler hats. They always wear the bowler hats. Like the nerd geek ones, they always have them glasses and them chubby cheeks, and they wear sweatsuits. So he's ex-gang. He's on my Facebooks, and he posts just ghetto shit. I realize your uncle's dead. Yeah, I remember that. Uncle's dead. Yeah. Hey, it's cool because he fucked over my dad and took his he took his I don't know what that is. He was supposed to get his money. He's supposed to get from my grandfather when he died. Sorry to hear that. Like Alpha's now trolling us. He's doing the white guy thing. But he's a Japanese that dyes his hair blonde. He wants to be a white dude. Let's see. Rideshare. Pat's girlfriend just called me to complain that I didn't call her, and I didn't want to be her friend because she would not fuck. What's up with this woman? She was mid-40s. She won't want to fuck. To tell her, hey, we have nothing in common, so move on. Oh shit, it's 3:48. Damn, I've been on this. How long have I been on this goddamn call? Okay, time to go. He's an alpha, but he's trolling. Derek Kelly says, he's that Japanese guy from my last channel. He found us over here. Don't know how he found me, but he's over here now. Because his girlfriend cheated on him, he blames me because I said, you know, you guys want to be more assertive with your female. So he started trying to tell him what to do. He thinks that's why she cheated. Peace player. Okay, B-Time Fitness. The fucked up part is it happened at my grandfather's service. Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. Sorry to hear that, man. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, folks. I don't like doing long shows anymore. I started the show, and I want you guys to go to that site or that channel and listen to a video, okay? Just try to listen to the video and understand where she's coming from, okay? All right, fellas, you guys have a good day.